Thank you. Hello everybody, my name is CraigBennettII and I'm the founder and owner of TechViewsNope, and today we are doing another Android tutorial. In this one we are going to get into how to make an HTTP GET request with the OKHTTP. And one thing I want to tell you is with this you will need to have the developer forecast IO API register for that and do whatever. But basically what you want to do is have this particular link right here. So what we're going to do is simply copy that in. I'll also recommend that you go ahead and have GenMotion pulled up so you can have that ready, because it does take a while to do that. Now go to your main activity, and if you have all that other junk on there with the action bars and stuff like that, you can take that off if you want, and you just need this to start out with. And this is what it should look like. So right here, this is the API key, and you can actually get it to the point where the person themselves, they can put in their own API key. So what we're doing is saying a string, and we're defining it here, but you can actually go about and basically have it where the user themselves can put in their own API key, and that way each person gets, or each API key gets like 1,000 requests. So that way they don't have to worry about if you want to actually make this a legitimate application. Otherwise you got to pay in some stupid amount. And obviously with these you want to be able to change that, and this is the reason why I added it to its own thing. Now as far as the original link, so we got the API key, the latitude and the longitude, and what we have here, and I've just got this easier for you to see, is we broke down, took out all this and made that into that. So basically what we're saying here, and if you see my previous video, not Android but one of my direct previous videos on math and coding, and it'll get into this, so whatever plus whatever plus whatever. Well, basically what you have here is it's adding this onto this section, so it's going to look like that, and then you add that slash beyond that, and so on and so on, and that will give you the full link. So it's as if I copy and paste the entire thing. Again, we're going to try to see if we can give it ability to switch that out, the latitude and longitude later, because it's not going to be good if the thing can't figure out where you are, and it's also not going to be good if it's stuck at one exact location and it's hard coded in. So that's a big thing to keep in mind. And of course, if I wanted to have it like this, I can, but it's just much easier for me to read it when it's broken out like this. Oh, and before I forget, the thing right here, if you got these below, you'll run into some errors, because again with code it loads the first line first, then goes down, so on and so on. So here, if you have these below this, the string forecast, well, what's going to happen is you're telling it, hey, add API key, latitude and longitude into here, but it didn't load it, so it doesn't know about it yet, and that's going to run into a problem. So that's something to keep in mind in itself. So real quick, next thing you need to do, and it's kind of useful, is go to the following. And what you want to do is whenever you use a dependency, you should look at the actual recipes if possible, and understand the difference between the synchronous and asynchronous. Now we're going to do synchronous right now just to get things working. Next video, I'm going to talk about why you need to go with asynchronous, but again, just to get things working, we're going to do it. One thing you can do is just copy and paste the stuff into the code, and I'll do that in a second, but going into here, it's actually pretty neat because you told the, pulling this up, the stuff to compile with that. You can actually go ahead and if you notice, like if you put like OKHTTP client, so it actually pulls that up because we told it to grab data from that and compile the stuff into the code. So when we build it, it's good to go. So anyways, so this is what it will look like at the end. And keep in mind, again, this is not what you want to see because we're doing synchronous and we need to do asynchronous. In the next video, I'll get into the difference. So with this, basically what you're looking, and by the way, if you want to use simple copy and paste, that's fine. You got to modify this quite a bit, but if in fact if I wanted to, I can easily do something like this. And as you see here, it works just fine. But anyways, what we're doing is we're basically trying to build a thing and to get it to look at the stuff for logs. It's just trying to log the thing to see if it works, so we can see that we built it right or not. Now again, with this being synchronous, it's not going to work correctly. And in 2 videos, I'm going to show you how to build it in an asynchronous fashion. But it's good to know asynchronous just in case if you have to do this for whatever reason. Now the error that would cause if you actually did try to run it, it will be a network on main thread exception, and this is basically saying that it's a synchronous issue. But keep in mind, this actually allows you to see how to make a basic request on the web. So that's a huge step into getting information. So if you're trying to make something like on Facebook or whatever it may be, well, this is a big step towards that direction. But anyways, as far as that goes, the next video again we'll get into the asynchronous and the difference and overall. But if you do have any questions or anything else, then let me know in the comment section below. And also please leave a like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you in the next video. I hope you have a great day.